So guys, welcome back. In this video, we are gonna install Nessus on our Kali Linux and run a vulnerability scan using Nessus. So let's begin without wasting any time. Open a browser and search for download Nessus. After searching for download Nessus, you will get pages like these. Make sure to look at the name www.tenable.com. Inside that we have Tenable Nessus download page. You can just click Tenable Nessus download page from this particular website. After that you will see the version and the platform. It is by default selected as the platform that you are browsing. Here I am using Linux, so it is selected as Linux. I am just clicking download and click I agree. I just already downloaded it, so I'm just closing this. You have to complete the download of Nessus on your computer. After that, you can just open a terminal and let me zoom the terminal, and you can move to the downloads directory and you can see your downloaded Nessus here. Let me copy this. Then I'm going to do sudo dpkg and -i and pasting the content that I copied. Sudo dpkg -i to dpkg this Nessus, and I'm just entering the password and it's done. It's preparing to unpack and it's unpacking and it's done. As you can see, you can start Nessus scanner by typing this. So just copy this content and you can just enter sudo and paste this content that you copied before and just press enter, and that's done. Now you can go to this by right clicking and just click open link, and you can see a potential security risk ahead. You can just click advanced and you can just click accept the risk and continue, and it's done. You can see it's about initializing. Please wait while Nessus is initializing. Before that, I'm just opening a new tab and searching for temp mail. So creating a temporary mail. So you can just use your own mail. Okay, so here I'm just creating some temporary mail for this purpose. So yeah, you will get temporary mail from this particular website. You can use any of the website and you can create a temporary mail, or you can use your own mail. So see here is my temporary mail. So I'm just copying this mail and then just move to this Nessus tab, and as you can see, register offline. We are not gonna check that. We are just click continue without checking that, and you can see register for Nessus essential. You have to check this register for Nessus essential option and click continue. After that, you can enter your name. You can enter name, something like that, and you have to paste the email and click the register button. So you just enter your first name, you just enter your last name. After that, you will get an activation code, and you can just copy this activation code. Maybe it might require in future. So let's click continue, and you have to create a username and password. Here I'm creating the username and the password, and just click continue. You can create any of the username and password, and as you can see, it's initializing and it's asking us to wait while Nessus is initializing and it's downloading the plugins. So this will take some time, so you have to wait until it completes. It will take some more time. After some time, you can see contents like these, like downloading, something like that. And when you hover over here, you can see compiling plugins. It's 2% done. So you have to wait until it completes. After waiting some lot of time, after completing those plugins, and you have to wait some more time. After that, you will see a window like this. Welcome to Nessus Essentials. And here you have to enter the target IP address. So we are going to explore Nessus in this video. So we can enter the IP address of target. Here I'm using Metasploitable 2 as my target. I just started my Metasploitable 2 and I'm just opening a terminal, and I just want to find the IP address of my Metasploitable 2. So I'm entering the command sudo arp scan myself, and I'm entering the password. After that, the MAC address starting with the 08 will be my target IP in VirtualBox. So this is the IP of Metasploitable 2. To confirm, you can just just scan using nmap. As you can see, a lot of ports open, and it is metasploitable too. So let us open the browser and let us paste the IP of metasploitable 2 in the targets session of Nessus Essentials and just click the submit button. And as you can see, it's showing like discovering host, and it's saying like IP, and we get this target IP. We can select this target IP and we can just click run scan, and the scan was now started. As you can see, it's running and the status is running, and we got tabs like host, vulnerabilities, history. So these are the tabs. You need to wait some time to complete this scan. Before that, we let it run so we can explore this Nessus by moving to the My Scans to see your active scans. We have an active basic network scan which is running, as you can see, by going to My Scans, and you do have all scans tab in the left hand side, and you do have trash. If you delete something, it will be appear in the trash, and you have an option for policies and plugin rules and terror scan, some options like these you can see in the left hand side. So you can just move to my scans, and as you can see, you can just close this. And if you want to start another scan or start a new scan, you can just click this new scan button, and after you can see a lot of options like host discovery, like ping only discovery, basic network scan, credential validation, and a lot more informations are available. But some of them are paid, like as you can see, you have to upgrade to perform mobile device scan, and you have to upgrade to perform audit cloud infrastructure, and some of them you have to upgrade. But most of them we can perform scanning in most of the things like malware scan, like advanced dynamic scan, like advanced scan, credential validation, and web application test, find AI, LLM, ML, related detection and vulnerabilities without paying any extra charges or without upgrading our Nessus essentials. So here for this demonstration, I am just using the basic network scan, which basically is a full system scan suitable for any host. And there is host discovery, a simple scan to discover the host and open ports. So we can just click basic network scan, and you can just set the name that you want. So my scan, and you can just set the description if you want. It is optional, and you can just select the folder if you want. I'm not quota selecting, and you can just paste the target IP address here. So, and you can click the save button here. So before that, you do have options like schedule the scan, which is by default disabled. You can just turn it on, and you can schedule whenever you want. And you can do have one option for notifications, and you have options like discovery. Here you can see port scan, common ports, and you can see all port scanning, custom port scanning, and common port scanning. You can just select whatever you want. You do have an option for assessment. Here it's default. You can just change the scan type to scan for non-web vulnerabilities, scan for all the vulnerabilities, and custom and something like that. So you can just have an option called the report, where you can just read and understand what it is. Like you can generate a report like override normal verbosity. You can just it's about report generation related settings. You do have advanced setting where you have scan type, like scan, low bandwidth links, custom, some of these. Now you do have credentials tab and plugins tab. As you can see, these are the plugin families, and you have the credentials tab. We can see there is SSH and Windows here. This is a settings tab. Anyways, we are just doing some basic scans. So yeah, we added something called my scan and the target IP, and we can click save. And as you can see, this is our my scan. If you want to run this scan, then you can just click the launch button. If you want to configure it, you can just click and edit if you want. So you can just tick this, as you can see, and you can just perform the scan by clicking here like launch. So we are already performing the scan by, as the name, my basic network scan, as we done before, the scan is still running, and you can see the vulnerabilities. We can just click here to see detailed information about the vulnerabilities in this Metasploitable 2 machine. We can see there is a 10 CVSS score, which is common vulnerability score system. So it is 10 means it is highly critical vulnerability. We have like Unreal RCD backdoor detection, and we can see the VNC server password or some critical and high and mixed and low types of vulnerabilities. By using this Nessus scan, we can find vulnerabilities like this. And here, as you can see, it's 35 vulnerabilities as identified by Nessus scan. So it will take time. As you can see, it's still running and it's still identifying vulnerabilities, and still as of now it identified 35 vulnerabilities, and we do have history where you will see the current scan and the status of the scan, related contents, and in the host you also see like this. Then you also have an option called process, like the percentage. It's only 8% completed, so it will take a lot of time to complete this scan. So I'm not going to wait till that. You can wait and you can complete the scan by yourself. So this video, I'm just demonstrate how it works and how you can perform scanning in Nessus. And as you can see, it's identified 45 vulnerabilities as of now, and it will take a lot of time to complete. So you have to wait and only complete the 9%. So thinking about stopping the scan, is there any option? Yes, here you do have an option to stop the scan. So I'm just clicking and I'm just stopping the scan, and I'm just opening the scan, and I just identify this much of vulnerabilities, like 57 vulnerabilities and related components. So I just clicking here, and you can see the vulnerabilities it identified and the CVSS score or related information and the type of vulnerabilities and its severity and a lot of informations available here. You do have configure option. In that configure option, you will see information like export, report, launch gain. So here I'm just creating report. When I click report, you can create report as HTML, PDF, CSV, whichever you want. So I'm just clicking as PDF. As you can see, you can select detailed vulnerability by host, detailed vulnerabilities by plugin, detailed vulnerability operations, complete list of vulnerabilities by host. I'm just selecting that. I'm clicking generate report. So it is generating. So as of now, you can generate report before completing or after completing, but I recommend you to complete the all scan, let it reach 100%. After that you can generate report to get all the results properly. So here it's not fully completed, but this video is just for demonstration, so just showing how it works, how you can generate reports, something like that. So this report look like in PDF. I just stopped it. So yeah, this is the report that we get. As you can see, you will get a lot of information more than this if you completely complete that scan. After that you can generate the report. After completed this vulnerability scan in Nessus, you can generate a report to see a lot more information about it. So you have to do it by yourself. You can see here export option to Nessus, processing file for export. You can just export like this. So it's not needed. So, and you can have audit trail option. You do have to enter plugin ID, and you can enter the host, and you can click search if you want. So basically we just scan our target using the IP address, and after completed that vulnerability scan, we'll just generate the report and submit. So that's basically that we will do. So it you can see the start time and you can see the end time. So this is the time, and you can see the elapsed time and the vulnerabilities related graphs like these. So yeah, that's all about the introduction to Nessus essentials, introduction to Nessus. I hope you learned something from this. And thank you for watching. You can just explore this Nessus essential. I don't have time for exploring, and if I do all kinds of exploration, then it might, I just want to create a course for Nessus essential if I perform all. So this is just an introduction, and I hope you understand that. So yeah, you can perform, you can explore this essentials by yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new from this video. And thank you again for watching. Thank you. See you soon.